What's up guys, and welcome to this very new Pokemon Sun and Moon competitive battling guide. So I've been a little sick lately, so I wasn't able to upload those guides as often as I would have liked to. I had streptococcus, so I had to take care of my voice and stuff, and I didn't really like how it sounded. So I actually was off from streaming as well a little bit, but now I feel like I'm ready. So I'm gonna try to upload a couple of those videos very quickly, maybe 2 per week for about 2 or 3 weeks. So we're gonna start with a new Pokemon from Generation 7, a Turtonator, which is a very interesting Pokemon. It's a Fire and Dragon type. It's a third Pokemon to have its typing after Reshiram and Mega Charizard X. So it's a Pokemon that has a good potential offensively. It's got some great moves, but the ability is very limited, so it only has limited usability, and it's not that fast. So we're gonna go and check what can be done with Turtonator to try to make it better. So we're gonna go and take a look at the available moves for Turtonator. So it's got Explosion, Head Smash, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Body Slam, Dragon Claw, Dragon Tail, and Flame Charge. So those are the physical moves that I highlighted. Of course, there's a couple more like Facade and stuff that pretty much every Pokemon have. But for this Pokemon, I think those are the best moves to consider when you build a physical build for Turtonator. Now in special moves, we got Shell Trap, Overheat, Draco Meteor, Focus Blast, Solar Beam, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, Venoshock, and Hidden Power. So a couple good moves, but that are very situational, such as Shell Trap, which requires that you take damage from your opponent in the same turn before you can actually use it. So it's got to be physical damage. So it's got to be something like, let's say Return or whatever, and then you will be able to use this move. It's also got access to Venoshock, so if you can poison your opponent with another Pokemon that will set up the Toxic Spikes or whatever, it can really be useful. And to complete Hidden Power, as you might all know, is available for every type except for Normal and Fairy, and it can be used for very good coverage on a Pokemon that has a very decent potential on a special side. Now for status moves, we got Shell Smash, which is extremely overpowered when the opponent doesn't know how to stop it, so a very good move to consider. It's got Work Up, which will run very well on a mixed attacker, Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Bulk Up, Iron Defense, Ender, and Roar. It's also got access to moves like Toxic and stuff, but I didn't consider it was very important to write it down. Defensively, Turtonator is alright. It resists 5 types, including a double resistance to Fire and Grass, and is weak to 3 types, but they're very common in the competitive scene, such as Ground and Rock. Its only available ability is Shell Armor, which protects Turtonator against any critical hits, except for a Pokemon that will have ability breaking move, such as Mold Breaker or a move like Sunsteel Strike. As you can see on screen, Turtonator doesn't have the best stats, but it got some key moves that can boost them and make it more powerful this way. Stuff like Shell Smash, Bulk Up, Iron Defense, Work Up, etc. will make Turtonator more powerful with some key boosts to its important stats. Now let's go to the movesets part. So once again, I made 6 movesets that can work on Turtonator. So the first one is a Shell Smash moveset with White Herb and Naive Nature to boost the speed. And you want to use Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, and Stone Edge. So Flamethrower is a stab, Draco Meteor is the most powerful dragon move that can be taught to Turtonator. So on Draco Meteor, you're gonna get a double special attack drop, but you basically come back to neutral after the Shell Smash boost, and you have a good coverage move in Stone Edge that will cover most of the metagame with at least a neutral hit. This one has 72 EVs in attack, 184 in special attack, and 252 in speed. As I said, a Naive Nature to decrease the special defense and increase the speed. So now to the next one, a Rash Nature Gracium Z Solar Beam Turtonator. So it's very odd, it's unexpected, it's not something that you will think of in the first place, but let me explain how it works. It's got the Gracium Z with Solar Beam, which will make a 190 base power special grass type move, which will cover the rock and ground, which are two of Turtonator's main weaknesses. Add to this Earthquake and Dragon Pulse, two very good and reliable moves, and finish this with Flash Cannon to cover ice and fairy types. For the stats, you want to put 196 in HP, 60 in attack, and 252 in special attack with a rash nature, which will boost the special attack and reduce a little bit of special defense, but you don't need it too much, and you can actually play around with HP and attack. You want to put more or less in one category, you can do that and customize this moveset to your own liking. Now for the third moveset, we've got an Assault Vest Turtonator with Shell Trap, Focus Blast, Dragon Pulse, and Flamethrower. So what we want to do here is try to make it as bulky as we can on the special side. So you want to put 208 in HP and 48 in special defense. It's already got a decent special defense at base 85, so you want to boost it furthermore. So the opponent is going to be tempted to go and attack you on the physical side, and that's where you can try to benefit from Shell Trap, because you want to bait him to use a move that will activate it. It's also got Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, and Flamethrower for general coverage. The fourth moveset is a little bit more utility oriented. It's got Will-O-Wisp to try to cripple the physical attackers. You got Taunt and Fire Blast, and a good move in Dragon Tail that will allow you to force a switch from your opponent. If you feel like you can tank a hit and then use Dragon Tail, he's going to be forced to switch out. So you can try to control the momentum of the battle by using this move. So you want to use a Sassy Nature and give it leftovers. You're going to give 252 in HP, 252 in special defense, and the rest in special attack, because you don't really need to put it in attack. Not the best idea. Dragon Tail is a low powered move. You might want to just max out your Fire Blast, which is basically your main attacking move here. The fifth moveset makes use of Venoshock, which I spoke of a little bit earlier. So you want to use Toxic, Venoshock, Substitute, and Flamethrower. Combined with Leftovers, Substitute is going to allow you to stall your opponent and recover a little bit of HP every turn. Venoshock combined with a status element will turn into a base 130 special poison move, which is very powerful against fairy types, which are immune to dragons, so it might be used as a possible counter. And you have Flamethrower as a very reliable stab. So you will put 248 in HP, 252 in defense, and 8 in special attack. You use a Bold Nature to reduce the attack, which isn't needed in that case, and you boost your defense. The last moveset is a Rest Talk moveset, which I really like. Combined with Weakness Policy, because there's many rock and ground types, as I already told you, you will try to bait those moves while being bulky enough to tank them and activate your Weakness Policy. Then you'll use Rest and Sleep Talk with moves like Flamethrower and Dragon Claw, which are your main two stabs, and you can hit both on a special and physical side. When Weakness Policy activates at level 100, the effective attack will be 388, which is very good without having to invest too much into it, and the effective special attack will be around 436. So you don't really need to invest more in that. You want to try to max out the bulk. A Lax Nature will increase the defense and reduce the special defense, so you really want to go all out physical defense. The goal here is to put Turtonator in the position where it will take a physical attack and not a special attack, because since you decreased it, you're going to be a little bit more frail on the special side. So you really got to place it in a position where the Weakness Policy will be maximized and the moveset will work well. So that was it for this Turtonator competitive guide for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So if you like that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. Also, if you want to see more of these competitive guides, there will be a link in the description for more. I've got Xurkitree and I've got Solgaleo, and there will be very soon a new guide for Alolan Golem, which you guys have already voted for. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and if you want to share your own moveset for Turtonator, just write it down in the comment section below. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!